All right. Got them locked up, don't we, guys? Yeah. We got y'all locked up. That's right. And for good reason, too. Right, Holly? Hey, Miss Thing. Hey, had to lock the cows up this morning. Yeah, we're gonna lock them up, girl. We gotta lock them up. We got something we gotta do. Yeah, we got something we gotta do to their pasture. Y'all's pasture won't be too far behind. We gotta get this one first, okay? Because it's the biggest. And that's right. Good morning, y'all. Jason. Of course, the crew over here at Cog Hill Farm. Hope y'all having the best day ever. And we got some rain coming in. So Brooke is gone to go get the big buggy today. Come on, buddy. Come on, Opie. Come on. Come on. Come on, Opie. Come on, Opie. Opie and Nugget are still together. Everything's still going okay right now. I want to get them over here, though. They were both over here. As soon as I drove over here, Opie came on to this side. But we're going to get this pasture fixed up, too. Right, brother? Hey, we're going to get some work done today now. Mama's on her way. She bringing a big buggy with her. Yeah. Not the buggy you ride in either, girl. Gonna get some work done, aren't we? That's right. Hey, this is all for you now. All for you. Sure is. They don't know it, but it is. All for them. I have failed to mention one thing, though, about today. We're taking care of some pastures. Y'all probably figured that out by now, but Brooke's on her way back with a big buggy full of lime. All right, Holly, Mama says she's almost here, so we're gonna go ahead and get this gate open for her, all right? What's a big old sticker bush there? I don't need that in my life. I think I'm gonna hook this chain around here with this wind blowing like it is today. Keep it from blowing back on Brooke. Now, good deal. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this electric fence and gate ready too, because I do have this on in case the cows decide they wanna play jump rope over the fence over there. I hear it popping too, so it's on. It is on. I tell you what, this fence is. Now. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. We're gonna tie it up so I don't have to worry about it blowing back on Brooke there. Now, what you think, Holly? Holly, you done lost your bandana. That's all right. That's all right. We got more, don't we, girl? And we'll find that one too. All right, Mama be here directly. All right, here comes Mrs. Cog Hill Farm right here with her buggy. Look at them LED lights, how they flickering. Isn't that crazy? I know I've explained that before, but the camera and the lights are not on the same wavelength. There she is right there. I think it's 5.5 tons worth of crushed lime she's got. And I know I'm gonna have to have a refresher course on how to pull this lever. I always forget that. But we'll figure it out, won't we, girl? Yeah. Holly's like, what in the world's mama got going on? All right, let me shut this gate, Holly. Hey, we gotta go put some hay out first. You know what I mean? Holly knows what I mean. She knows everything I'm talking about right here now. She's some of the best farm help I've ever had.
You can pick them things up?
I can pick them up, girl. What you talking about?
Put it over the fence.
Have you seen these guns?
Well, Jason, you gotta hurt back.
No, my back's good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be after this. Those things are heavy.
Yeah, we're okay.
Don't mess up now.
Think do all 3 of them?
I don't know. Whatever you
I
think.
think I'm gonna do one and put the other 2 in my side by side
All
and
right.
take them to the barn. I know they're gonna eat it.
Well, this is horse hay, guys.
Don't go down here, but it's woody.
Look at there.
Had to keep them occupied
It will, for a little bit anyway.
for a little bit anyway.
Here comes everybody.
All right, got the hay unloaded. Now it's time to figure the buggy out. So if y'all been following us for any amount of time, you know this is what we've been doing here for the last couple of years, is putting out lime on our pastures. And this is just crushed limestone. This is not gonna hurt the animals in any kind of way. But we like to time it when it's gonna rain, and we want them to stay off of it until it rains. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Ain't nothing there, too. Let's try that again.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. I just had to put a little more oomph in that thing. All right, it's preset, ready to go. You're fixing to sling some crushed limestone. Come on, dog. Come on, Holly. Load up. Load up, girl. Load up. Now, you better. Now, if you don't know what this does, this is why we have our soil tested every year. And our area has very acidic soil. So to offset that, you put out lime or crushed limestone like Brooke is now. And that will, in turn, help your soil quality. Very, very, very important on your pasture grasses, because it'll help them stay healthy, greener, lusher, which the pasture is pretty much, well, I would say the life of the farm. And you know, we can always feed hay and grain, but the pasture is very, very, very important to us here on the farm. So the entire farm is going to get crushed limestone. May not be today. I haven't told you about what's headed this way. Again, this is just crushed limestone. There's no fertilizer in this. There's nothing that's going to harm or burn the animals or anything like that. All right, so I told y'all that, well, we're kind of up against the clock a little bit. Rain is on the way. So we're trying to get as much of this lime put out before the rain comes. So yeah, that's a little bit of pressure on us, but we can handle it. And hopefully we can get all the pastures done that we want done. As a matter of fact, it's a little bit misty raining right now. A little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna be okay though. We're gonna be okay.
I woke up in the middle of the night, opened my eyes, said my oh my, I'm dreaming you. Well, oh, my dreams are sweet when I lay me down and sleep, not dreaming you. just don't give me no fight. It's only one thing in the middle of the night I need, and that's dreaming of you. Well, all my dreams are sweet when I lay me down to sleep. I'm dreaming you. You can tell your mama and your daddy too, your brother and your sisters and your best friend too. I'm dreaming, dreaming of you. Well, all my dreams are sweet when I lay me down to sleep. I'm dreaming of you. Well, all my dreams are sweet when I lay me down to sleep.
Yes, and we beat the rain, which is awesome, and got it all put out. The only thing that, well, we had 2 spots we weren't able to get. The garden area, which I wasn't planning on doing it anyways because the chickens are in there. I want to have a little bit more control than that big buggy, and the horse pasture where the horses are now. Now we did do out front here, and that eventually will be horse pasture one day. That's the plan. We plan on extending all that out. We were able to get this pasture where Nugget and Opie were, and we were able to get the cow pasture. Now there are some pastures that still need some lime, and we're gonna do that because of the size of the pastures. We're gonna do that with bags. We got our fertilizer spreader that goes on back of the big orange tractor, and we're gonna do that with bags, not the buggy. Just where the chickens are, that pasture where the goats are, and then the horse pasture is pretty big, but it's not big enough just to rent the buggy just for the horse pasture. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna do all that with pellets. But so happy to get this done before the rain comes. I say it all the time, you know, taking care of the pastures is so important for us here on the farm. So that's why I gotta do those soil samples and move the animals around, spread the manure, keep it clean. All that just builds a better and more healthier pasture over time. And, you know, doing stuff like putting the lime out as well. All right, Snow White and ladies, y'all come on. Y'all come on. We put these guys up just in case, but they're okay. The lime really is not going, like I said, it's not hurtful to the animals at all, but we didn't want it blowing in here and everything, did we, girl? No, we didn't. Hey, boss lady. I see. I'm sure you know I got the fields taken care of. Well, most of them anyways. We'll get the rest of them probably next week or so, okay? Yeah, including yours and Pockets. Y'all so little I can't get the big old buggy in there, but we gonna get y'all. We gonna get y'all. Yeah, we are. Is there anything else you need me to do today after I get these stalls cleaned up? Or am I good? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, girl. I can have the rest of the day off. Don't push my luck. Okay, I got you. I understand. I know. I understand. Peaches, you gonna get a fresh new bed, girl. Yeah, you are. You gonna get a fresh new bed, baby girl. All right. Hopefully I did it like she likes it. But no matter what, she's gonna spread this thing out and fix it like she wants it anyway. So at least I got it in the right spot. Tell me what you think this evening about your bed. All right, Holly, let's get this hay off here. You don't need to stay on the side by side. No, that thing's stuck. Goodness gracious. Come on now. What are we stuck on? Man, you thought I was wrestling Moody to get this off. I wasn't expecting all that. Goodness gracious. All that for just a bale of hay. Didn't want to let go. No. Thing was hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. All right, here we go. Let's get this in. Come on. Come on, baby. Be easier than that last one. There we go. All righty. And we just got the cows some hay, some extra hay, you know, because they're going to be locked up in there overnight. And I know they're going to get a little antsy and all that kind of thing. You know, last time we did that, they jumped over the fence. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I thought I had a hot wire on and it wasn't on. Then I thought there's no way they'll get out anyway. Yeah, Moody said, here, hold my sweet tea. Which I should have known better, because Moody, that ain't his first rodeo jumping out or jumping over the fence, I can tell you that. Before he was, you know, 3,000 pounds and almost 7 foot tall. Yeah, he got out when he lived across the street over yonder. Well, across the driveway, not actually the street. Yeah, he got out over there. He did. Whew. And we just so happened to be out of town when that happened. We were still building the barnuminium at the time. And we never leave the farm, hardly ever, for a long period of time or go out of town. Usually somebody's here. But lo and behold, we went to North Alabama, and I cannot for life remember what we went for. But we were actually eating some barbecue at Big Bob Gibson's barbecue place. That is the founder of the white barbecue sauce. Yeah, Big Bob Gibson's. Anyways, enjoying some barbecue. I got a text message from Brent the builder, and it said, your cow Moody's out. And I was like, oh my gracious. It's like, Brent, we're not even home, brother. He said, don't worry, we'll get him up. Luckily, y'all, Brent's wife is a full-time cattle rancher, cattle farmer. That's all she does. So Brent knows all about cows and handling cows and bulls, and Moody's a steer. But he knows about all that business, and so he got Moody up for us that day. Well, I don't know, 30 minutes, hour later, Brent sends me another text. Moody's out again. And I was like, oh my gracious. He said, I figured it out. He is pushing the fence down just enough where he can just step right over it. And that's a 48-foot fence. 48 foot. 48-inch fence. And that's what he did. That's exactly what he was doing. So what Brent ended up doing was he ended up putting Moody, and it was Topper and Joe at the time with Moody over here in this pasture where the garden and the chickens are. At this time, none of this was here, you know. And so this was still pretty lush and green, and they just stayed over here with no problem until we got home. And then we had to figure something out. And what we figured out was the easiest and the most cost-effective and the quickest thing to do was to put a hot wire up around the top. And that's what we did. And from that point forward, we never had any more issues of Moo Man, you know, jumping the fence until then. And that's because I didn't have a darn hot wire on. You know, I was just thinking, and it is true to some degree, y'all, to some degree, that statement is true. That is, once they learn the hot wire, you can just cut it off. And you can to some degree. You know, they still respect it. But if one of them touches it and goes, huh, hey man, this thing ain't on, then it's gonna tell the next one and the next one and the next one, and the next thing you know, your 3,000 pound steer crushes your fence and just hops right over it. Yep. Gotta love them though. Got to love them. We're gonna get y'all's pasture. Trust me, we're definitely gonna get y'all's pasture. For sure. 1,000%, y'all. Brooke's gone to go take the buggy back, and y'all, it's already, it's not raining hard, it's sprinkling. You can see my windshield right there. Drove over here into the barn. I wanted to check on the cows real quick, make sure everybody's okay. But it is starting to sprinkle, so, which is great. It is really, 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 really great. We don't need like a big old gully washer of rain, really. Just a steady, steady rain, get the ground wet, and get this lime into the ground. All right, big fella and Miss Mildred. Just overnight, that's it. That's all you got overnight. And y'all got a shelter, everything. Okay, overnight, we'll be done. And everything will be back to normal. Just don't jump no fences, okay? Because I know it's on. I know it's on. Yeah, devil went down to Georgia. We're on. I can hear it too. It's on. So we're good. I know I'm gonna have to clean this area up real good tomorrow. These guys being in here all day. There ain't no problem. We can get it cleaned up. Yeah, we'll get it cleaned up. Quick emu update since the last video. Number one, I don't know if it's me or what, but Ernest, I mean, look at this. This is something he really didn't do around us right here. I'm not gonna touch him just yet. We'll see what he does there, but number one, this is pretty awesome, buddy. Usually you don't want any attention, really, I should say. Number two, everything's fine. Nugget, Opie are doing okay over there. Ernest is doing okay. There's no pacing the fencing between the three. None of them are pacing. None of them are trying to get into another pasture from another one. He's super content right now. He's not trying to get over to Opie or Nugget, or he's yawning. He's fine over here with this crew. And that's what we kind of wanted to see. We just wanted to see how things worked out, because, you know, him and Opie, gosh, I get their names confused, y'all. Y'all have to forgive me. But Ernest and Opie have been together, you know, pretty much, I won't say from day one, but they've been together a long time. And, you know, in between the fences, all three of them have been together for a long time. So we didn't know how that was going to work, but so far, it's working, isn't it, Jessie? Yeah, it's working. Jessie said that she will keep everybody straight over here, and if she won't, she knows a little chunky four-legged thing that will, won't you, girl? Yeah, we know somebody that will. Yeah, the authoritator. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start calling her. The authoritator. Loretta. Yeah. Law enforcement Loretta instead of lovely Loretta. What do you think? But I wanted to give y'all an update on the emus and show y'all that business as usual here on the farm. Really is. It's like nothing's changed except Nugget and Opie are together instead of Opie and Ernest. I absolutely adore donkeys to no end. Yes, I do. Well, I certainly thank y'all for hanging out, right, honey? Right? Hanging out with Brooke and me and Day and helping us take care of those pastures. We gotta keep them pastures straight, don't we, babies? Yeah, come on in here, Aunt Jessie. I know, come on in here, baby. Yeah, come on in here. Come on, everybody wants to see y'all. Come on. Come on, that a girl. That's my girls right here. Yeah. I was about to end the video, but we're gonna get some donkey time right here real quick before we end the video, right, Jessie? Right. Yeah, we're gonna get some donkey time. Yeah, we are. Some honey and Jessie time right here. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want some honey and Jessie time? Hang on, honey, let's get this on you here so we can see. There we go. Now. You gotta love these guys right here now. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh me, y'all something else. Oh me, y'all are something else. Y'all made this the best ending ever right here now. Yes, y'all did. So did. Best ending ever. Yeah, maybe I'll start out ending them all with some donkey time. You reckon? Or not all of them, but maybe some majority of them. We'll end it with donkey time. Okay? Hope y'all have the best day ever. Appreciate y'all more than you'll ever know. Right, honey? We'll catch you guys on the next one. And as always, you say it, honey. Y'all be good.